What up, and easy? In the easy. Let's give everybody a chance to get back. Katie Khan got the first thumbs up. I thank those who come in and hit that like button. Welcome back, everybody. All right. We in the house. Let's do this. All right. Now, the first submission here came from our sister E. Castro. It's interesting, I thought, to say the least. Knew I'd never looked at it before. And I'm not going to lie to you. I used to like this song. They played it so much. I liked this song. Back then. They didn't want me. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. It's what she said. The only #1 hit in North America. Interesting. Interesting. All right. I'm laughing at Jessica. All right, that's enough. All right. Now, interestingly enough, they say the inspiration for the song came from David Lee Roth watching a person threatening suicide on TV. T. Dumpton said white kids love this at school. Yeah. And me and my cousin used to like this song. Oddly enough, I guess it was catching to a child. VB say fractal paint job gave them away. Now let's see. Cat Dizzle say I love Van Halen back in the day. Never listened to the lyrics though. Very soothing. Son does, Brother Theo. I've fallen asleep listening to his vids when tired. Okay, now, let's see what he says. He says, I get up and nothing gets me down. Well, I don't know. Back then there was a whole lot of cocaine going around, so maybe. So I get up and nothing gets me down. So you got it tough. I've seen the toughest around. So, though you got it tough, it's not so tough in my eyes. Or okay, I've seen it that tough before. And I know, baby, just how you feel. Okay, he's empathizing and sympathizing. You've got to roll with the punches to get to what's real. That means, you got to go through some struggles. And, life is tough. Life sucks, right? Okay, huh? Oh, can't you see me standing here? I've got my back against the record machine. Does he mean jukebox? I ain't the worst that you've seen. Oh, can't you see what I mean? Might as well jump. Jump. Go ahead and jump. Hey, you who said that, baby, how you been? You say you don't know. You won't know until we begin. Well, can't you see me standing here? I've got my back against the record machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Oh, can't you see what I mean? What in tarnation is this here? Might as well jump. Okay, guitar solo. Okay. All right, written by also it says also the 82nd Airborne Division in the United States Army uses this tune periodically for paratrooper training and operations. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. The suicide connection and the military connection. Huh? Okay, written by Michael Anthony, David Lee Roth, and Alex Van Halen. Came out in 1983. I was 10 years old. I didn't know no better. Okay. It's catchy. They played it a lot. I thought you were supposed to like it. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying here. I'm going to run it back here. Let's see what's happening. Bella Haynes say, I find his voice annoying and jagged. Prince Trill say, peace. I said, peace to you. April Johnson. Plus, all we had was MTV in the 80s. Right. You end up liking a lot of that stuff. Cat Dizzle. Okay, we're talking to me. Okay. I don't even know what y'all talking about. When the answer is heard they poop a lot. I don't want to know the question. Okay. Okay. Oh, y'all funny in here tonight. Okay. Baby Sister Jessica say you jumping all over Houston Trey. Peace, S. Maurice. LB say, poor Fluffy, our childhood hamster got sucked into the vacuum. See? It's junky wild. See, soon as I knew soon as I let go of control of this here. I got the songs playing good. I know everything going in the right motion. So as soon as we get to these submissions, which are everywhere, y'all gonna be everywhere to watch. Lord have mercy. Ain't nobody gonna pay no attention to this with Jump leading it off. Say, brother Unplug him has lost his natural black mind. Let's see. He's been cloned. Somebody else said, well, he keeps talking about that robot Unplug him. Maybe he wasn't joking. It was a psyop. Okay. So, I don't know. I mean, yes, I do know. We've said it. I believe, basically. To keep going forward, perhaps, when your back is against the wall or when you got it tough or when you got to roll with the punches, let's see what y'all are talking about here. Let's see. Let me see. Brother Vince said, 1983, I was 18. This song always made us feel good. Now knowing more, you can hear things you never heard before in it. That's right. Oh boy. Danny White said, heard it too much, don't like it anymore. Cadu said, we acted up in class. And look at you, and proud of it. Look at you. Look at you. See? Like somebody just dropped some cyber catnip on all y'all. Okay, now. I'm done with it. Might as well. Trump! That's what everybody's saying. And he end up in the office. Might as well Trump. That's enough of that. All right. Look at this Satan that is. Sister Bella say, I like your all. All praise due to the Most High. Trey Hoffman say, it's recess. It must be. Because I'm about ready to quit. Y'all gonna drive me away from here. Lady Nell say, I need the heavyweight jamming music, LOL. Right. Okay, Brother Vince with the seriousness. Thank you, Brother Vince. He said, okay, the music equals Satan. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. Brother Vince actually breaking it down for us. Thank God for you. Let's see here. So Vince said, leaning up against the record machine, I ain't the worst you've seen. Music equals Satan. Says, I ain't the worst you've seen. Okay, so we're seeing something there. He's not trying to make himself look pretty for you. Just take him as he is. Let's see here. Interesting album cover. Sure is, ain't it? Ain't it? It's an angel. It's got angel wings on there. Jump. Jump also meaning okay, so let's say it was about a person attempting suicide. The jump is saying to just do it, to kill yourself, to make that sacrifice, make that leap. And perhaps he was making some reference to how he was making that leap and leaping into that realm. And I don't know enough about their history, but with most artists around the time of their big hit, there's a child that dies, or there's some family member or someone close to them that suddenly passes on, right? Always in conjunction, or it seems in alignment with their newfound stardom, or with their rocketing to the top. That is interesting. Okay, Brother Vince said there are other songs were more deeper than that. Okay, well, I'm really, again, not the one to really have enough background knowledge, but we don't never need background knowledge. We just look at the lyrics. So the lyrics are basically telling you, yes, that chance that you would not take, that chance that may actually kill you, even with the case of the 82nd Airborne Division. That chance may actually kill you with the case with the person threatening suicide on TV. Go ahead and do it anyway. Take that leap. Jump into the business. Perhaps him and the fellas said this to each other as they sat around and they talked about the different things that they may have to do in order to really reach that level of success that I'm sure they all dreamed of. So once they figured out what they had to do, perhaps, it may have even been an inside thing between them all. And they fellas, come on, let's do it. Let's jump, like to jump at the chance. So that's what I'm getting out of it. Trey Hofflick said, we too sharp to be stabbing at this. You're right. But see, that just shows the wind is gone. The wind is gone out our sails. And if I have to play another unfunky song, I think I'm going to fall out right here. I'm just going to fall out in my chair. Y'all going to hear a big thump, the boom. And y'all just going to keep on steady talking. Oh, boy. Okay, let's see what the next unfunky song is going to be. I'm sorry. Can't expect for everybody to be from Detroit. That just would be too much like right. Okay. Oh, man. See? Okay, now see? Next week, no submissions. That's how we fix that. Next week, no submissions. Tonight, I'm going to give them... See? I should have just plugged up, bro, but I don't plug them. Let him do this. Oh, boy. What is this guy's name? This character. Triple Sheriffs, just off rip. Just typing his stuff in there. Where's people at? Okay. Okay, now, here we go. Let's see here. Magic Robin Thicke. And who is this by? You don't even deserve to have your name read. Easy as this is. No, I'm just kidding. This is Brother Tanara. So let's see. What are we doing next week? Freestyle. I'm going to let y'all redeem yourselves. I'm going to come in here with some songs, and I'm going to let you do them all. That's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to take submissions on the fly after I see that folks have actually passed this class. I don't know how you think you're going to get a degree without getting past me. All right. Wait a minute. Who is this? I bring and say indicted off rip. Art Turner say he said something about Lucifer touching him in that song. Yeah, I heard about that several years ago. But here we go. That's what's gonna happen. Baby sis Jessica say sound good. All right. Psalms next week, brother T. Hey. Wednesday we're gonna get together again for the reading of the good word. But for Saturday, you're gonna take this test again. Now, Robin Thicke. Forgot to bring my Benadryl down. heebie-jeebies. Y'all in these unfunky songs. Leoism, you didn't miss nothing. Well, actually, you did. But you can catch it back. You can catch it on the run back. Okay, we all know the song. Ugh. Okay, that's enough. The iPad didn't even like it. It just shut him down. I like this daddy voice better. Show me that smile again. Don't waste another minute on your crying. I used to watch that all the time. Okay. Magic Touch. All right. Yeah, I used to watch Growing Pains. How you have a friend named Boner, though? What was the writers really on that show? Yeah, I was an innocent child. I thought maybe white kids had friends named Boner. And black kids had friends named Cockroach in TV world. But anyway, all right, baby. Yeah. I can make the pain disappear. And I can erase the past. Oh, ooh, here goes some more magic. Get ready. He got a time machine, too. He can erase the past. I can make the future shine so bright. This sounds like the promises from Lucifer, the false light. It says, and I can make right now all right. Wow. You hurting because right now ain't too certain? I can make right now all right, baby. I got it. You got it. You can keep it. We got the magic girl. Ain't that other one? Justin Timberlake. Ain't he got one like this too? Magic Touch or the Cootie Touch or something. All I got is concrete all around me. Woo! But I can see the countryside. Interesting. It's clairvoyance. You can be rich when you're poor. That's like some Bishop Don Magic Wand to tell somebody. Yeah, you can be rich when you're poor. Poor when you're rich. It can be raining and I can make the sun shine. Candyman. I got it. You got it. We got the magic girl. Oh, both of y'all need to go to the clinic. I got it. You know you got it, baby. You got it. We got the magic girl. I got it. You got it. I ain't gonna say that no more. Okay. First of all, okay, I know sometimes you feel no hope. Remember, they like to get you when the spirit of resignation has hit you. Like in Silver Shadow, like in Kenny Loggins' This Is It. So it says here, I know sometimes you feel no hope. That's the tempter. But I've been there. I've walked that lonely road. I know what that's like. I took whatever the devil offered me. because I knew that he would set me free. Oh! What? Who did that? It says, I know sometimes you feel no hope, but I've been there. And when I was there, when I was walking that lonely road, I took whatever the devil offered me because I knew that he would set me free. You and Uncle Charlie, huh? I got it, you got it, we got the magic girl. I got it, magic baby. You got it, we got the magic woo girl. I got it, we got the magic baby. You got it, we got the magic girl. I got it, you got it, we got the magic girl, woo. Science, they can't prove it, but I know I can do it. I can fly. I can bend metal with my mind. I'll become more powerful than any other Jedi. Man, this guy's out of his mind. Over. Drop the hammer. Tell the ref blow the whistle because that's game. Rap on that. All right, let's see. VB, he says he's offspring to 2 Hollywood greats. Did you expect him to be anything less in his music? Who's his mammy? When your back is against the wall, resignation, might as well jump. Right on, Sister Rothy Dunnigan. I bring and say these lyrics stink, don't they? Overt and clear, no doubt about it, Sister Bella. Big nephew right there say, what kind of magic he talking about? How powerful we talking? I mean, this, it's gonna scare the average gal away. Here, you doing too much here. Really, he started doing too much right here. If he's supposed to be talking to a gal, if she got a lick of sense, she gonna take off them heels and run her sock feet till they start to burn on the bottom. She got to get in the wind. Soon as he began talking about, I took whatever the devil offered me, she just, yeah, and just slowly back away. Just slowly back away like you do with a pit bull. You say, science, they can't prove it, but I know I can do it. I can fly. I can bend metal with my mind. He saw the Matrix and wrote this song. I can wake up in paradise. Ooh, there we see paradise again. So there it is. All right, that one again explained itself. Now let's continue. Yes, run, Forrest, run. Okay. VB said there is no spoon, Brother Vince. Oh boy. All right. Yes. Yes, he was doing too much. Yes, right. That astral projection, out of body flight. Right on, Sister Arena. Guilty, says Lynn Bonds. She dropped the gavel and just walked out the courtroom. No more words. That's it. Yep. Lisa B, fallen angel offering a deal. Run, better run. You ain't never lied. Stand there looking crazy. Now, let's move forward. That was pretty good, Brother Tanar. Thank you. It was meaty. Now for Leo, who had some pretty good ones for real. They were all, well, no, they weren't all contemporary. One of them, I mean, I'm going to hold off on the contemporary ones that he sent there. They didn't fall into the reggae category. She's on Fire and See You in My Nightmare. But again, because I know we're not going to be able to play nothing like that. So let's look at this. Because I've never really looked at it. Old Barry Gordy's son. One of the ones he claimed. Anyway. Oh man, and you know what? Just to backtrack for a second, I wanted to read what. No, that was E. Castro. I wanted to read what Sister E. Castro had for her breakdown. She had an interpretation. Here we go. So her interpretation for jump, Sister E. Castro, who sent it, her interpretation says, when the spirit gets him up, nothing gets him down. He's seen everything. To get to the top, what's real? You have to put up with everything the spirit hands you. He says, look at me. I'm okay, even if my back is up against the wall. So go ahead and take the jump and give Lou your all. Excellent. Hey, you. The spirit's calling him. He recognizes the voice and says, how you been? Spirit says, I'll see when we get this thing going. Again, he says he's okay, and go ahead and take the jump. Excellent. Very well done, E. Castro. Very well done. All right. And yes, I appreciate folks who gave a breakdown along with it. So this was from my brother Leo. And this is an oldie but a goodie for Rio. A little funk in it. Just a little taste. About two and a half teaspoons for. Okay. Just about put in Rockwell and get it faster. Because it's only going to be one song. Rockwell. Somebody's watching me. See, watch. Bam. Vivo gonna get us. I don't care.
Watching me.
All right. Okay. Candy said the 80s called. They want their music back. Well, I mean, you know, the 80s and the 70s is where most folks run. I know you're just having fun, making fun, but most folks run to the 70s and the 80s, like I did, whether it be old school or golden era hip hop, or whether it be classic soul or funk or R&B. We ran to that music because we had found the new music to be too blatantly disrespectful and too simple, too shallow. And so we thought we would find something different by looking back. And what we found is that, we missed a lot. And, we romanticize and fantasize even about those eras and make like, hey, everything was hunky-dory. And it wasn't. And so that's that's why I'm not as concerned with, and most folks who write, I'm sorry, folks that want the contemporary stuff are in the minority. But we're going to do some from time to time when it's really important to do it, like the Childish Gambino, like that song. But the reason is this: who is not suspicious of modern music? We're looking for where the adversary is hiding. Okay, we're looking for where the adversary is hiding. So uh, let us not forget, what the purpose for looking into the songwriter's secret is all about. We know that it's in Lil Uzi Vert. Okay, we know it's in 21 Savage. I heard 21 Savage say his religion. He said he was Ifa. Okay, so we know that it's there. So why spend time there? And there's no surprise factor. Again, there's no greater surprise Nothing was like Decoding Rocket Love for me. A song I'd heard all of those many times. A song that, we had all extolled the virtues of the musicianship and the genius of Stevie Wonder and, his writing prowess. But never did we think that he had any knowledge or involvement in that. And so that's what makes the songwriting super fun for me. And when folks send some funky music too, which some folks are not able to do. But again, so somebody's watching me. I think this is a bit self-explanatory, but we're going to see. Let's see what it says. Ask 21 Savage. 21. So who's watching? Tell me who's watching me. I'm just an average man with an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hey, hell, I'll pay the price. All I want is to be left alone. In my average home, he sounds like a coward. He sounds like he's trembling in his boots. All I want is to be left alone in my average home. But why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight zone? It's paranoia, spirit of paranoia, fear. 2 Timothy 1:7. When you don't have fear, you can have power, love, and a sound mind. If you do have fear, you will not have power, love, and a sound mind. The man was losing his mind. Of course, the character that's being portrayed in the song, losing his mind. Right? It's out of his mind. Ace Arcadia says he's talking about handlers in the industry watching and listening to everything he does, even when they're not around. Excellent. Now that's how you break it all the way down to the very last compound. Excellent. Candy says, I used to love Stevie and Marvin. Superstitious is great, but I try not to listen anymore. I miss it though. Well, you may be edified and blessed by the Marvin section, in which I'm going to do my very best to make sure that folks are blessed by it. And again, this is going to be the off-brand section. See, I knew what to do. I said, okay, let me break this apart here. Okay, now, so here we go. He says, I always feel like somebody's watching me and I have no privacy. Whoa, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? So this also was like a gang stalker's anthem before gang stalking as well. Some of the same sentiments that Rockwell, interesting name too, that Rockwell is presenting in this song are sentiments that we see now presented by what they know as TIs. And I'm not talking about Tip, King of the South. Okay? But the same dynamic is there. Once you are gripped with fear, you will not be operating with a sound mind. I'm sorry. I love y'all. I know some of you are really being bothered. But once you are in fear, paranoia will join it. Because it goes from a general fear of a particular thing happening or a fear of people following you to a paranoia. Then you will begin to look at people whom you once trusted and doubt them. Or those folks who are close to you, your family members, you will begin to be suspicious of them concerning things as well. That's when the adversary begins to unravel your mind. Remember, mind, body, and soul, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So this was just a great snapshot, as far as the song goes, lyrically, of what it's like to be challenged with that spirit, like so many people are. Let's see. Yep, Katie Ray, OCD, paranoia, and schizophrenia go hand in hand. LB says, I know it to be true, Brother Theo. Dig too deep in the dark, you'll trip out too. I mean, I've been there. I've been on the verge of that and back. All praise is due to the true and living Father. That's a fact. Could also be an MK Ultra victim. Very well said, Katie Ray. I do agree. Amen. Lisa B says the only hook Michael Jackson ever did for anybody. Funny was Berry Gordy's son. Yeah, Berry Gordy dropped that big joker down, didn't he? Well, no, Michael wrote the hook for Centipede, and I do believe I hear his voice on there. Cherie Hockaday says, yeah, I hear Berry Gordy was a real life pimp. You heard right. Well, Berry Gordy had money and street ties like you would think. Okay, just say that. I live here, y'all don't. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Some of these old Motown hitmen got some pretty good aim. Okay. Anyway, Gordy was goofy, yes. So yeah. Rockwell always did look like a cheap knockoff of MJ. Yes, he did, didn't he, Vince? Dinah said, did he pimp out the Supremes? Yeah, my understanding. I mean, would you know the story just in short of the Supremes that Dream Girls interpolated into their story, which was like Diana was the original Beyonce, or a prototype for Diana, or the moon goddess, or the queen mother goddess, or the queen of heaven. And because she was again, this is what people would say, she was the most whorish one at Motown, some folks would say. And she would do things and receive more attention from the boss because of it. And she couldn't sing a lick compared to Florence and Mary. Mary Wells, yeah, compared to the other girls. And, her look. I mean, they talk about this. It's well known. Like, okay, she didn't have the shape of Florence or the voice. She was skinny, bug-eyed. But, hey, she was willing to do something strange for a little piece of change. And therefore, by default, she had the spirit. She had the mother goddess spirit among them, and ended up doing movies and even played Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, the black version of, in The Wiz, the black version of The Wizard of Oz, which is a mind control template. All of your mind control researchers will indict both Wizard of Oz and Alice in Wonderland equally, just about. Right? Okay. All right. Now, let's see. Dinah said if Aaliyah was still alive, Beyonce might still be singing with Destiny's Child. Ooh. Ooh. Ouch. But true. Okay. Now. Yeah, she was bug-eyed. Bug-eyed and narrow. Okay. Trash is a landfill, I heard. So that's good for somebody who's watching me. Let's move on. Let us move on and see what else we got here in these unfunky submissions. Wait a minute. I think we might see one here. I'm going right up. I'm going right up the list. If I have to suffer any more, Prince, we can't play it. But hey, it's Burger King Day. You get to have it your way. Anastasia. Lyrics. Prince. All right. Now, y'all know better than the shout out songs in the midst. Like, I'm just going to stop and play it. Add it to the list. Please do. And you'll be number 3, if not number 2. Anastasia. Genius is usually the best one. But see, I want to make sure it's the same one. See, Anastasia by Prince. No, that's not it because it's spelled different. It's spelled like a first and the last name. Anna. anesthesia. And I believe I'm going to. If we can't find the lyrics, we can't do the song. I'm not going to play it. Lyrics. Okay, here they are on Genius. All right. Let's see. Big nephew Drew from Chi-Town checked in. Good to see you in the place to be. And yes, Big nephew Run Now, that's what folks used to whisper and rumor that Dirty Diana was, about. Go Dirty Diana Ross. She paid the cost to be the boss. Okay. Anastasia. Anesthesia, of course, is used during surgical procedures and medical procedures in order to numb your pain or to numb the ability for you to feel or receive pain. So let's see. Yeah, somebody wanted Prince. Secret Service said they make Dirty look so nice. It's sad. Yes, it is. Right. Anesthesia is the proper pronunciation, but of course he broke it down into a woman's name. So he's, look how he's offering. I offer my heart. I offer my heart to you, Lucifer. Love sexy. He was confused, and a picture of Janus, Project Janus personified. It's Prince. Duality. Am I black or white? Am I straight or gay? He was the duality. He was a walking pan. He was Pan Man. And he was the baddest black musician. He was the baddest musician, I feel, overall in modern times. But he was the baddest musician in black music. And really had lost his favor with that core audience. With his older or with his later music, he didn't have the community as wrapped up into him as he did with his earlier music. But he had this huge worldwide fan base of people who appreciated his musicianship. So he's always going to come up in the songwriter secret conversations because you'll find some songs by Prince where he is apparently unapologetically offering his allegiance to Lou, and then other songs in which he's threatening to be through. He throws a tantrum, and he pouts until he gets his way with Lou. So I don't ever believe he ever truly was able to separate himself totally from that business. Because as a young man, excuse me, with aspirations toward being the next Stevie and whatnot, as he saw his star begin to rise, I'm sure it got more and more tempting. And, the power of lust grew more and more inside of his eyes. And before he knew it, he was being compromised. I'm sure they came to him with them panties and they came to him with eye makeup and stuff. And they told him, hey, it's just a gimmick. We want you to do this. This is the way that rock and roll is going. He knew about Little Richard and the precedent that had been set before by him and the androgynous style of rock and roll dress in general. And so Prince probably looked at all of this as part of the show, much like a wrestler, being told, okay, you're going to be the Macho Man, or okay, you're going to be Roddy Piper. He probably looked at it like, oh, well, it's a payday. I get to do what I want to do. And okay, if these psychos want me to wear some panties while I'm doing it, again, we wouldn't make certain compromises, but, walk a mile in another man's shoes. So I'm not so. I'm no longer of the camp that Prince was some sort of rebel. No more than Joe Budden is. As soon as Joe Budden get pressed a little taste, he jumped right back in place. And I maintain that Prince was basically the same way. And so, we find some songs where he's complaining a little taste, but never giving up too much. And he also believed that white witchcraft would help get him out of the clutch. Yes. He's got songs where he's making it evident that he knows there's this oligarchy. Oh, seven and watch them fall. But yet he believes that somehow we can get together. We can band together against this oligarchy. We can overthrow these people. Again, without the proper tools that we have to use if we don't want to lose, right? So let's look at this here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cat Dizzle say, true, he was on Breakfast Club and they were talking about his warlock skills. I would even be more interested to show y'all something that I said I was going to show y'all last week. We watched that together and then read this old Prince song. But, yeah, does Prince have magical power? Somebody put together a video of all of the instances where people said he did some magic type of stuff. And it's because I believe he had a very deep deal with Lucille for real. However, I also believe he was second generation at least. His mother was a jazz singer. His old dude was a musician. And I believe his old dude named him Prince after the prince of the power of the air, the prince of darkness. And basically gave him over. That's what I believe happened to Prince. Can't prove it ever in life. So let's see what happens. Cat Dizzle said both his parents from New Orleans. Thank you so much. Dinah says, and he had his old homes torn down because he believed them to be haunted. Right on, Dinah. Kick it. Secret Service. Mama was a rock star. They said he could float, said Cody. Secret Service. Daddy sold his soul. He played hide the weenie with the dude, said Trey Hofflick. No doubt about it. You can't tell me he didn't. The video was by Sheila Alien. Candy said they killed him. I believe his dad gave him over too. He didn't have mirrors. Nicole Kidman didn't have mirrors either. Excellent. See, this is the type of stuff I like. Excellent. Spirits in New Orleans are not resting. We don't even want to think about MJ that way, said Secret Service. Yes, lots of things we could break down. MJ said, now I'm saying that Prince was Pan, but MJ, he begged to differ, wouldn't he? Said he was Peter Pan. That's what he told that English interviewer. I am Peter Pan, right? So this was a spirit that they were battling for, maybe even the code name for the top spirit or the top minion spirit that would be loosed and then bound to the top entertainer host. Perhaps. Lynn Bond says, I remember when we were in Wisconsin. Okay, they didn't have no black songs but Prince in the Wilderness. Cat Dizzle said he played over 20 instruments early, probably initiated in his childhood too. He may have been raised up on a compound. I mean, for real, actually. Then they let him go into Minneapolis, Minnesota. Dinah says, hi. When he died, there was a dude calling himself the Prince of Darkness saying he was Prince's son. He was in prison and took a DNA test. Interesting. Secret Service says, I believe he has a good soul. I would like to believe that too. The road to hell again is paved with good intentions and good inventions too. I believe a lot of them folks think that they're doing right, but they've been deceived by chasing that false light. And again, there's no way you can look at his catalog and not recognize that Prince was walking that fine line, dealing with the occult while at the same time complaining about the effects of it. And that's what so many people do once New Age or New Age noir ensnares them too. You know, it's like Hulkamania running wild on you. What you gonna do? So, same thing with Prince. So now, let's read these, and then let's look at this Prince video, and then we're going to go back to these piece of submissions. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, Natasha had some good ones that is going to set it off. And then Rhiannon sent some today that I hadn't had a chance to look at, so I don't even know what they say. But they're all in order, and they will receive a play. So Prince say here, look, I don't want to see nothing. Thank you. Okay. If you know the words to this song, sing along. If not, you better ask somebody. Have you ever been so lonely that you felt like you were the only one in this world? Spirit of isolation. Have you ever wanted to play with someone so much you'd take anyone, boy or girl? Now see, there you go again with that again. There you go with that again. Or it's mixing up boys and girls and black and white. You don't know what. See? Anesthesia. Come to me. Talk to me. Ravish me. Liberate my mind. Tell me what you think of me. Praise me. Craze me out this space and time. So the spirit of Anastasia, like the administering of anesthesia in medicine, or anesthesia in medicine, it is something that takes him out of this world, but it speaks to him. It makes me think about a drug high. Let's see what it says here, what the contributors said. This is what Goofy Goobers that love Prince wrote. Oh boy, I'm sorry. The title Anesthesia is a wordplay on anesthesia, anesthetize, a temporary state of unconsciousness. Prince tells us of a numbness, an escape from the emptiness of life. He finds a temporary solution in sex. Then he asks Anna again, and I just said Goofy Goober because this is going to be the exoteric, and we thank you for the hard outer shell. Then he asks Anna to teach him an other kind of love. Another kind of love. The love for God, really. See, that's why you shouldn't speak about a matter before you look into it. And by that, he pushes her, the emptiness, the unconsciousness, away. And he awakens from his sleep. Interesting. The song starts as a dark trip into lust and sexuality and ends as a gospel song. Well, now, see, there's more to it there all along. Interesting. Well, let's see. Between white and black, night and day, again, that twilight area, the area that we know as gray, the area that is in between the boldly defined black and the boldly defined white, the area that is in between the boldly defined I'm awake and the boldly defined the area in the middle there. That is the area in which that's the area in time when the mind is at its most fertile. And that happens to be also the period of time when folks receive a lot of supernatural transmission or activity, and oftentimes attacks from devils during that time. And sometimes visitations from angels during that time, or sightings of the Lord, or visitations during that time. So it's that middle ground, that middle space that Prince, I believe, is looking for, at least figuratively here. It says, between white and black, night and day, black night seemed like the only way. So I danced music late, nothing great. No way to differentiate. I took a chance. Gregory looks just like a ghost. Then a beautiful girl the most wets her lips to say, we could live for a little while if you could just learn to smile. You and I could fly away, yeah. Maybe I could learn to love, I mean the right way. I mean the only way. Perhaps could show me, baby. You, maybe I could learn to love. If I was just closer to something, closer to your higher self, I don't know, closer to heaven maybe, closer to God, yeah, closer to God. Save me, Lord. I've been a fool. How could I forget you are the rule? I am your child. Oh yes, I am your child. From now on, I shall be wild. I shall be quick. I shall be strong. I shall tell your story no matter how long, no matter, yeah. We're just a play in your master plan. Now, my Lord, I understand. Refrain. Love is God. God is love. Girls and boys love God above. And see, this is where, like, I need, like, some, okay, father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is where I need some Messiah. I need some indication here because this is all vague. And perhaps Lucifer would want for his children to pledge to be wild, quick, and strong, and to tell his story no matter how long. Now, I know it's supposed to look like it turns into a gospel song, but I'm going to tell you right now, I maintain that that sounds wrong. Don't seem that way like this to me. To me, it seems as if it's disguised to look that way, and it may be disguised to look that way because Prince actually thought he was doing that. But a double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways. So if he had not totally accepted and received the Christ, the Messiah, and the Holy Spirit, then his entire point of view of religion was still, guided by a religious spirit or some sort of lying or antichrist spirit. And, first thing I thought of was anti-Christian, antichrist when I saw the title, Anesthesia. And I see what it's supposed to look like. But it looks like to me that he turns away from anesthesia or from this false sense of unconsciousness that one can get from drugs or pharmakia. And he turns towards saying, well, you know what? I don't need the drugs and pharmakia. I just want to serve the Lord. But again, the ambiguity about what Lord that is and the indications of what Lord that is that causes us to question, is it the one that we serve, can't be ignored. So that's what I'm getting from this, just in a nutshell. That's what I'm thinking. Even here, like there's evidence of the New Age idea that Prince had, even with the affiliation with Larry Graham and Jehovah's Witness and all that type of stuff, whatever. What he ended up with was Third Eye Girl, right? That was the name of the group. Third Eye Girl with blatant Illuminati, third eye open symbolism. He's been around too long to not know the meaning of that. Inside his home, he had a stylized Horus sun disk with the wings at the top of his, where his stairwell went up there. So he was with the business too. He can't escape. Why? Okay. All right. Let's see. Brother Vince said he's now his sister. Lola Noble, peace to you. Okay. Again, we are bringing to light things done in the darkness, like the scripture says that it has to be done. And unfortunately, most people don't even believe that there was any influence by any fallen one, let alone, not to mention the fact that most folks don't have any idea that technology and science and most of the things we revere, cosmetics to music, was directly influenced by the fallen angels by orders from their boss Lucifer. So until the church has a grasp of that, like an army should have, I'm gonna keep on doing that because that's my part on my path. And you know, it's other places and other spaces where they do what the Father means for them to. But that's what I'm gonna do. And let's look at some more of these old submissions here. Okay. Let's see. Some of y'all, I believe, get a box of wine for you come on here. Now, I ain't gonna put you on blast. But you might want to watch this first and then drink the box of wine last. Let's see. Okay. Sister Natasha with her breath of fresh air submissions. I'm just kidding. I thank everybody for their submissions. But I want to see something interesting. I'm interested. So, I'm interested enough in all four of these to give them to you guys. If you're paying attention, whoever pays attention and answers the quickest after I give you the fourth song, that's the one we're going to use. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Now, don't tell on yourself. Now, some of y'all probably say it's after 5 somewhere. Snoop Lion, Here Comes the King. Jimmy Cliff, Roots Woman. Maybe y'all need to see it. Hold on now. Don't vote for I say the fourth one. I'll show you, I think. See here. Snoop Lion, Here Comes the King. Jimmy Cliff, Roots Woman. Damian Marley them, Medication. And Nas featuring Damian Marley, Patience. Snoop. One vote for Snoop. That's who I would vote for. Xerxes. LB said Jimmy. I think Snoop lying, personally, about everything. Snoop lying, Snoop lying. Okay, everybody say Snoop lying. All right, let's do Snoop lying. Snoop lying them. Xerxes said, no, I was kidding. No, please don't let my vote count. Too late, too late, too late. Xerxes, bye-bye. Let's see, Snoop, Jimmy. Now see, Brother Vince, a man after my own heart. I would have either said Jimmy or Snoop. Let's see. Well, right now, let's see. Lola Nobles, Rosklock. Let's see here. Bomba Rosklock. Let's see here. About the Snoop Lion them. Let's see. Let's look at him, I guess. And then we're going to play Jimmy Cliff, too, just on GP. And look at the Roots Woman, because I know that's one. That's got to be a mighty one. Roots Woman. But first, let's look at this buffoon. King Kong Coon. Let's see here. I knew this wasn't going to last. He came out. I changed my name. I'm not going to be Snoop Dogg no more. What that last about? 4 days? All the nephews through with him anyway. They're like, why did y'all ever like him? Yep, pushing the smoke, as always. Jimmy Cliff got shot. They said it was a hit. Yes, there's some interesting stories in reggae too. If folks want to share those. All right. Lynn Bond said already guilty. See, Lynn Bond, she's gonna go down in history as being the toughest judge in the court. All right, here we go. Maybe we can play a little taste of this. Ain't nobody checking for this song. His own company is not even gonna say anything about it. We just glad you played it, young man. Okay, here we go. Ronell Evans said, "Don't slam the gavel yet." See, there we go. Big nephew Ronell, you give your big uncle Snoop a fair trial. Let's see here. Here comes the king. Here comes the king, Snoop lying like a rug. That's the remix. Here we go. Checkerboard floor. Legalize it is Peter Toshman. It don't feel right. And look at this clown. Oh, here comes the king. I used to like Snoop. I didn't know no better.
Here I come, a stepping in the dawn. Here I come, a stepping in the dawn.
Got a dress on.
Posted up the wall, here and I'm a star. Posted up the wall, here and I'm a star.
Like somebody's skinny, crazy crackhead uncle. Bye, Snoop. No, we're gonna keep looking at this here foolishness. Can you believe this? Look at the symbolism here. Look at the Masonic hookup. The Masonic environment. So this was his offering to Jah. As long as it wasn't to Yah. Okay, that's enough. All right. Pitiful is right, Lynn Bond. Lisa B said, "What is up with those tiles?" That's right. Even when right, Brother Vince spotted the two pillars even when you walk in someone's home and you see the kitchen floor got that black and white tile pattern there, that means some masons probably built the home and laid the tile. And, that's not uncommon. When you see them in music videos, that means that they're showing you specifically that this production is a part of the game. This production is part of the grand chess game. I am part of the grand chess game. That's what it means. So, you got to go. Put him up under the jail. All right, let's see. Sold out is right. Trey Hofflick said, "Bless everyone in the chat as well as Brother T. Bless you too." Lady Sosa, I didn't know it was really Snoop. Yeah. It's hard to believe, ain't it? And it's actually under Snoop Lion. So he was going to make that change. He was going to make a name change. That's a legal thing. That's a legal. You have to understand that. In this business, you've established a name already. You already getting money, getting checks, everything under the name Snoop Dogg legally. To do this, mess with business and everything. I believe he thought he was about to get away, like Lauryn Hill. They go run into the Marleys, or they go run into the Haitian gangsters, or whoever. They go run into some family that has power and clout in that area, who is also brotherhood connected. Little does the artist know. Even Left Eye, when, no. I won't say that so much. I started to say even left out when she went to go see Dr. Sebi. But I don't know exactly where I think he was tied in at. But with Snoop, with Lauren, I believe that, they, rather than saying, you know what, let me get away from this business and find some counsel, they said, where in this business can I find some counsel? And wham, the names come up, the Marleys. So let's see. Trey Hoffman said he lead all those youths into gang banging and all those real bangers were on his tail. Arena Smith said, albeit a long dress, he's down with the agenda. Royalty Dunnigan said, who is Ja? Ja Rastafari. Ja is, again, now that's something that we wanted to look at. The difference between Ja and Yah. And is it just a J? Why change? Or is there an actual being by another name? Which happens quite often. Demons will do that. And because we see what's sacrificed to Jah, and because we see the type of songs that are given to Jah, we can make the and again, that's difference in pronunciation notwithstanding. Okay, we understand that there are some people who by accent, because of their accent, they may when there's a Y pronounce a J sound and vice versa. So that's not what we're talking about. But we were supposing that there is an actual another entity. There is some side entity with that name that is appeased by marijuana and flame. That is appeased by the hypersexuality in dance hall and the dance hall movements and dances. The gyration and the shaking, the big body girl, wine and shake them, all of that. So let's see what he says. Show no fear. We made it clear that the warriors are coming and we no play. Nah. We at war with the enemy of haters. Excuse me. We at war with the army of haters. See, him and Prince, they probably sat down and had a powwow. Yeah, you know what, dog? Yeah, man. Me and you, we can do something, man. I can bring together some of my Crips, and you can bring together some of your, Okay. It says, we at war with the army of haters, and when we kill them, we just smoke them like papers. Very clever, Snoop. High-level lyricism. Somebody get me my crown, because I'm feeling it now. Maybe you should have wrote this after you put the blunt down. You might be a lord, but here comes the king. You might be a lord, but here comes the king. And, making reference to yourself while also on the down low making reference to the Messiah. Hellfire. Here I come a-stepping in the dance. Here I come a-stepping in the dance. Posted up the wall here in a stance. Posted up the wall here in my stance. We never fall, we only shine with brilliance. One king, one faith, one religion. And if you hear me, come and join the revolution. One king, one faith, one religion. And if you hear me, come and join the revolution. Again, what's the faith? Who's the king? What's the religion? What's the revolution? Revolt against who? The original rebel. Who's the original rebel without a cause? The original rebel without a pause. One and the same. Names change, but the game's the same. So the original spirit of rebellion and the revolutionary spirit really began with Lucifer and the rebellion or the revolution concerning the fallen. And they continue to revolt TV, to this day. Okay. Now let's see. Yeah, I can't quite get down to Snoop's level. Yes, he's very nasal. You're very right, Brother Vince. He says, Okay, yeah, okay. We're at war with the army of haters again, repeating. And when we kill them, we just smoke them like papers. Somebody get me crowned because I'm feeling it now. And again, the butchering of patois is just they're gonna love me. Call me black chutney. All gold chrome with the diamonds in the back. Little homies in the front don't know how to act. We coming deep and you never see us smiling. 10 million strong and we rumble and we riding. 2 shots up for my Africans. Been around the world and back again. Feel so good. Gotta let me in. Power to the people. Let 'em kiss the ring. Bow. Here comes the king. We at war with the army of haters, and when we kill them, we smoke them all. Blah, blah. They know me in Japan and Pakistan. Ganja makes me lord of all the land. I'm royalty. No need for me to wear a crown. Born a rebel. Then I became a man. I heard a voice. He said that I would understand. One king, one faith, one religion. And if you love me, come and join the revolution. One king, one faith, one religion. Bati boy im. Anyway, we at war with the army of haters, blah, blah, blah. So that's enough of that. Witchcraft rebel, says Lynn Bond. And she threw the gavel right at his tall can. Okay. Lisa B says, sounds like the devil coming into the body and taking over the world. Sure does to me. Yes, indeed. New World Order, LB. Indeed, I agree. Snoop, that ain't no roster. You ain't never lied, VB. That's an imposter. Informer. Okay. Satan can't wait to reveal himself, ain't he? It's like a trench coat perv. Now, let's see. Here, Brother Jeffrey. Good, good, good. I think this might clear out my ears a little taste. But then again. Oh, and he had a really good breakdown. So, please, don't let me forget the breakdown. So, this is for Brother Jeffrey White. Kano. Kano was the name of the song, and we're going to play it next. The song is I'm Ready. The group is Kano. And the submission is from Brother Jeffrey White. I'm Ready by Kano. I'm Ready, Kano. Let's get it. All right. Old school. Old school. Let's get it. I don't know what the words is. I just know they used to play it a lot. They used to play this in the mix, in the clubs. The next 100 ladies gets in free. Shout out to all the ladies with the burgundy hair. All right, this is Kano. I'm ready. I'm not. I was wondering what they were saying. All right, enough of that house music stuff. Okay. All right. Y'all are too much. Uh-oh, VB knows it already. He says this song has one line in it that says it all. Vinette Glau says, gotta put on my stilettos. Big nephew Drew from Chi-Town said, don't get lost in the sauce, y'all. Yeah, see, he know like I know from Chi-Town. Don't get lost in the sauce, y'all. Understand it was mixed into your roller rink tunes for the purpose of washing your conscience clear of obedience to the Most High. Very well done. Excellent. Breakdance, baby. Right on. All right. All right. All right, y'all. Okay. And thanks to everybody who's been participating and leaving such good conversations in the chat tonight. It really makes me feel good when I see y'all in there. Sincerely fellowshipping the way that y'all have been doing. Each week now. Oh, folks really get to know each other. For real. For real, for real. Oh, Lord. Brother Vince. They're going to be talking some outer space nonsense. That's it? It's got to be more lyrics than this. Okay, I guess not. Well, here we go. Here we go. Okay, here go the breakdown. Hold on. Okay. And a blessing to see you, Sister Jamie, by the way. Good to see you. Yes, now hold on. Now, our brother sent us a great breakdown with Kano and all of that. So first things first. Let's look at the words, the lyrics. Secret Service says some are obvious. Yeah, right on. VB says, nope, one line. Does it all. Vinette Glau says, so what's the lyric? I know member. Here we go. Let's see. And much love to you, Jamie. Now, it said, we came into your world not knowing what to do. You woke us up at dawn just to dance all over space. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby. I come to dance with you. Yeah, baby, yeah, baby. Are you ready? You told us to go up, and computers came to stay. You woke us up at day just to dance all over space. Yeah, baby, I come to dance with you. Yeah, baby, are you ready? I had no idea that's what it was saying. Had no idea. No idea. No idea. Okay, now let's see what it says here. That's crazy. Yes, Sister Sharia, I do agree. I do agree. Sound like fallen angels to me. Now let's see here. Good, that was good and short. But let me read here. The brother broke it down very well. Brother Jeffrey says, I was trying to recall songs that used to make me feel like I was having that out-of-body experience or that dream state. This was one of the songs that did it to me in my early college days. In fact, this was one of the songs that took over from the Funkadelics to reinforce that space is the place agenda. I remember this one being played at the AUC, Atlanta University Center, Spelman, Clark, etc. Here we go. The song, I'm Ready, the group Kano. Definition, Kano. Gender, male, meaning of Kano, the god of the waters. Meaning, okay, and the album cover here, which he was kind enough to also include. Now, this is how you know you're going to get your songwriter secret submission on here. When you do it like you're supposed to do it here, like this here. It says, you know, he also showed the symbol that is the album cover. So I see the following symbols. The K looks like an X to represent the X-Man agenda, sons of God and daughters of men. The A looks suspicious. I see a pyramid. Me too. If you don't know, this is supposed to spell Kano. K-A-N-O. So he says, the A looks suspicious. I see a pyramid. The N looks like it was stretched out in one of those down low parties. Just a joke. But seriously, it is a lightning bolt. Excellent eyes. Certainly, I concur. The O is just a sun. A big deal to them. Of course, must be done. And now the background shows the moon worship, and the circle around the entire logo is a circle of water, aka Kano, the water god. That's the water encircling the whole thing. There's a family, much like you see in Prometheus' hand. outside the City County building in Detroit, or what's now called the Coleman Young building, you will see the family giving reverence to the light, to the false light. So it says, now the background shows the moon worship, and the circle around the entire logo is a circle of water, aka Kano, the water god. And let us not forget the final punctuation on the whole album cover. And that will be the boss star in the corner, to remind you who we are dealing with and who we will be dealing with then when the Most High cleans house in heaven. Voila. And there were the lyrics. Excellent. There's more. Excuse me. Comments. We came into your world. Now, who could we be? Now, again, Sister Golden Lady, she sends breakdowns like these too. But let us see what the word says about this one. Excellent. Genesis 6:2. That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And Jude 1:6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, meaning they didn't stay in the first place that was allotted to them, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. We know nowadays folks are talking about the hollow earth, or talking about Antarctica as being that darkness, or a possible place of darkness referred to in Jude 1:6. And Revelations 12:4, 8-9. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. So they would no longer be in that area. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth. Shambhala and Agartha, two of the scrolls that opened my nose. And his angels were cast out with him. Song data, there's the whole 9 yards. So, hey. And when you do it like that, you get a response like that from me. Now, very good. As good as it could be. Now let's see what else here we got. David Chick. Brother David, who's probably not listening because he got tired of sending me Jones. And hey, this is the fan edition. Now this is the all submission edition. So that's what you want. Donnell Jones, he had that one song, I liked it. And didn't Left Eye have something to do with producing him or discovering him or something? Where I Want to Be, I liked it, that. Song was sweet. I'll Go, I don't know. I almost want to look at Where I Want to Be because they played that too much. But hey, have it your way. Oh, it's from the Love and Basketball soundtrack. Okay. I want the lyrics right there. Bam. And let me pull it up. Yep, where I want to be. That hey, it's the jam. I've done Love TKO on video, as a matter of fact. It's that one. I forget the exact name of that particular video, but yeah, I did a couple of Teddy songs on that one. But perhaps we'll see what type of time we're working with by the time this is over, which I want it to also be around the 2-hour mark. But let's go ahead with this Donnell Jones. But please, if nothing else, please send that to me to brothermentheo@gmail.com so that it can be in line, in order for the very next time I pull submissions. But yeah, we did do that one, and let me just say, it's definitely there. And perhaps we will have to interject a little bit of soul in here. with all this foolishness going on here. These old dry songs. Like mayonnaise sandwiches. So, okay. Maybe we'll do a revisit because that's an excellent one, really. Teddy Pendergrass TKO. It's an excellent one. Excellent. So we're gonna do this Donnell Jones here. See. Donnell Jones, I'll go. Hurry up. Let's see. I don't know what it sounds like. Southern basketball is old enough. I'll play a little bit. Just a little taste.
Never thought I'd know such pleasure. Never thought I'd come to this. Tenderness of your touch, the good taste.
Dinah say makes me think of Bruh Man on Martin. Oh man. Why? I don't know. But I feel you. Okay. I feel you though. Oh boy. All right. Oh boy. Okay, Sister Natasha says, do you mean freestyle music genre? We can sing these songs we want for next week. Well, next week, I want to re-administer the exam. So I'm going to heavyweight jam. Now, again, y'all can go ahead and send in your submissions. And as I got them, that's how they'll go the next time that we do pull submissions. Now, which more than likely, out of 4 hours or more, or however many hours we do next week, I'm going to pull submissions next week too. But I want to start off with the quiz, with the pop quiz style like we did tonight. That's how I want to do it. So we can kind of set a pace and then get into the submissions. So, folks can send some good ones if you have some good ones. Let's see. Vanessa, we got tests? Yeah, what you think this is? You ain't gonna squeak through Detroit Public School neither. All right. Hey. All right. If you want to make it into a good college and get you a good job, you do good in school. Get your lesson. Say, never thought I'd know such pleasure. Never thought I'd come to feel tenderness of your touch, sweet taste of your love, the sexiness of your appeal. When you smiled, I saw angels. Uh-oh. And all my worries disappeared. You looked at me with your heart, blessed me with your wonder, and heard my future in your ear. So wherever you run, that's where I'll go. However you'll glide, you go somebody else gliding and flying and sliding. Black butterfly. Sit down somewhere. So wherever you run, that's where I'll go. However you glide, that's how I'll go. Wherever you shine, that's when I'll go. Up. He's saying all the wrong things. He's looking for nub in all the wrong places. He said, it don't matter the time, baby. That's where I'll go. It was like a trip to heaven, yeah. No. Yeah. No, it was not. A fantasy come true. There is no greater wonder, a spell you got me under. Whatever you ask of me, I'll do. Man, if y'all y'all don't quit with this spooky music. Gotta break it on down. Gotta break on out of here. That's what you got to do. Break it on down. Whenever you want me, baby. Whenever you need me, baby. I'll bust it wide open. Narcissus. Whenever you want me. Oh yeah, whenever, however, you want it, baby. Whenever you need it, baby. Say when you want it, baby. And when you need it, baby. Oh, shut up. Slap him silly. Snap out of it. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. Just keep going. He can't stop saying it. Whenever you want it, baby. Oh, you need it, baby. Okay, he ready to do whatever he's told. He don't want no problems. Written by Rasan Patterson and Stephen Hurley. We know Rasan Patterson is a switch hitter, my understanding. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Hello, everyone. Yes, that's enough. That's quite enough. That's quite enough. Knock it off. Knock it off, fellas. All right, no more of that. That's quite enough. That's quite all right. All right, I've had my fill. Let's move on. David Ruff and my whole world has it. That's a good one, but I want you to. You got to send it to me so I can put it in line and recall it, because I got to go through all of these funk-free songs. Let's see. King Eddie Wing from our Memphis family. Peace to Sister Ashley and Grandma Gwen and her family. But King Eddie Wang, he says, I'm going to let y'all choose. I mean, seriously. No. Okay, I'm going to let y'all choose these three. And admittedly, they're random. He said these songs popped up in my head for the live stream. So here we go. Sissy Peniston. Finally, We Got a Love Thing. I'm glad they finally stopped playing them songs. You mean to tell me I got to hear it again tonight? Which one? Both of them. Both of them two songs. I didn't care for Sissy Peniston. Ice Cube rhymes like wait. I think that's the one where he said, we ain't got to do it. I know what he say. I kick lyrics that get the spirits, or something he say, right? That's what that is. And Demetria McKinney, I have no idea about, but it says easy. That's the one most folks probably gonna pick right there, easy, just because it say that. But okay, what y'all say? Yeah, I didn't care for Cece Peniston. I just didn't like her. Big Nephew Run there said Ice Cube, I guess. Now you see, if that's how y'all feel, imagine me. And I got to look through these submissions. I'm like, now is this what I've been teaching the people here concerning the songwriter secret here? I mean, seriously, is this what you've learned? Lady Soul made me feel a little bit better when she made that submission of Angel of the Night. I said, okay, now I know I've been teaching it right. And then we get songs like this here. King Edwing, I'm not going to order no more Edwing special and fries from you after this. You can put me through. Okay, which one is it going to be? Finally? Okay, here we go. I'll take it. Sister Cherie, she always listening. She can stick out her tongue at the rest of the class. Like, yeah. All right, finally, lyrics. I don't care. Okay. Whew. I gotta endure this. Let's see what people saying here. But big nephew when they'll say she get to attend the field trip. Oh boy. And thanks to folks who have hit the like buttons. If you've not done that, run that. All right. Let's go ahead here. Finally. Wish it said finale instead. CC Peniston, finally. Okay. Ugh. Unbelievable. No, that's a wig. No.
Finally, it's happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. Meeting Mr. Right, the man of my dreams, the one who shows me true love, or at least it seems. With brown cocoa skin and curly black hair,
Ugh.
just the way he looks at me, that gentle loving stare. Finally, you come along. The way I feel about you,
Ugh.
just get me wrong. If you only knew the way I feel about you.
Ugh. The nasalness. Ugh. That was nasty. Okay. The things y'all said, man. Hold on, I gotta read some of these. Oh my God, the things that y'all are saying. Lisa B say no. Oh boy. Brother Vince VB say great dance song though at funerals. LB say I remember this song. Big nephew Drew from Chi-Town say, dang, y'all thought she was a woman back in the day. He say, dang, y'all thought she was a woman back in y'all day. Oh man, that's not nice, man. Don't y'all be talking about nobody looks like that. Now, I was gonna say she was ugly as a cankersaw, but no. I forgot about it. Yeah, he said manly. Hamburger say big nephew Ronell. Raina Smith say awful. Lynn Bond say which music? Lola Noble, LOL. Benita Money said they ran this song so bad back then. Didn't they? They played it to death. Dreadful. Says it Raina Smith. Dinah said I was living in New Jersey when the song came out. Our Cody says she's awful. Help others heal say LOL horrible. Where was y'all at when everybody's buying them records then? You should have been protesting in front of the record time. Vanette Glass say red square in the background. Secret Service say, can you say hurt? VB say those bell buttons. I mean, y'all just put the roasters on. Y'all put the roasters on afterburner status. Candy said I have to go brush my teeth because that just left a bad taste in my mouth. Be right back. Oh my God. Arena Smith say those curly fried bell bottoms are hideous. Dinah say RuPaul. Oh my God. Baby sis Jessica say that's ugly. LOL. Oh my goodness gracious. Whew, that's painful. Ugh, Lisa B said I wasn't born. Ain't you glad? Ooh, my goodness gracious. Lynn Bond said I didn't buy that. I still ain't buying it. Rhiannon B said she was allegedly a beauty queen. I mean, she might have been, but whoever put her wig on should have got fired. They should have fired whoever put that wig on. They act like they put the wig on her head and then just fluffed it up, like just roughed it up. Okay, go, girl, go. You ready? Girl, you ready? CC, you ready? Okay. Okay, I ain't messing with y'all no more. All right, that's enough of that. Finally, okay. Okay, come on. The lyrics now. Come on, let's get out of here. 15 minutes. Let's get out of here. Whew. Meeting Mr. Right, the man of my dream. I mean, might have been a light-skinned dude. I don't know. Who didn't know how to fix his wig right. I don't know. No, we need to stop throwing that around. That's going to totally just negate any ground that you've gained with an unbeliever to help to show them the songwriter's secret. Then you go throwing that stuff in there. Don't do that. We wait till we buy ourselves. We talk about that. Look, it's a meeting Mr. Right, the man of my dreams. Kagan called. Some things are best left unsaid. It says here, meeting Mr. Right, the man of my dreams, the one who shows me true love, or at least it seems, with brown cocoa skin and curly black hair. Well, that just eliminated me when I was a young man. I was at odds with her off rip. It say, finally, it's just the way he looks at me, that gentle, loving stare. I never knew the words. I didn't want to. They weren't hard to find or figure. I just didn't want to know them. Finally, you've come along. The way I feel about you, it just can't be wrong. If you only knew the way I feel about you, I just can't describe it. Okay, this sounds carnal and normal, physical. Carnal, regular, normal stuff. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face. My feelings can't describe it. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. But maybe it's something else. More than meets the eye. It says here, finally, it has happened to me. Now, see, I'm making jokes when I say what I'm saying. Lady So said, we need more direction on the type of songs to submit. Only funk. Listen, I'm having fun. No, y'all submit whatever type of songs that reflect you and what you recall. That's fine. Whatever you do, whatever you want to do at all, whatever kind you come up with, that's fine. I only make jokes because some of this is funny. Did anybody even, But good ones, again, good ones are ones that we can learn something from. Tainted Love, we learned a lot from. So although it might have seemed like a joke in the beginning, if we end up learning from it, we end up winning. Correct? So let's look at it like that. Big Nephew Ronell says, the man of her dreams who shows her things and tricks her mind and plays on her emotions. Irena Smith says, I once saw her story on Unsung, and this song was talking about the man she married. Thank you, Irena. Thank you, Irena. Thank you so much for being a voice of reason amongst all these lunatics who wait until Saturday night to get on here and tear down the talented men and women who have provided us with good music over the years. Thank you. But how true? It is good, always give us backstories. Don't let us just be in here throwing around theories. Right? That's what it's called. Friday Chelsea, I miss Tainted Love. Man, hey, it's recorded. So, you just got to watch last week's. Watch last week's with the, no, was that last week? No, that was week before last. Yeah, week before last. Saturday before last. That's when we did that one. So, okay, let's see here. But again, so far, I'm not seeing, I like to see where there's the blend, where the overlap is. I'm not seeing the overlap from exoteric to esoteric yet. But let's see. Finally, it is happening to me right in front of finally, maybe see, and then I'm not gonna lie. I get more into it when the song is funky, a soul song. It ain't got to be a funk song, but songs we know. Weak. Don't make me say more. Songs everybody's hip to. I mean, everybody's hip to CC Peniston finally. So, hey, I don't know. Says, it seems so many times you seem to be the one, but all he ever wanted was to have a little fun. But now you've come along and brightened up my world. In my heart, I feel that I'm that special kind of girl. So did she think she was about to be picked to be that one, that mother goddess representative? Let's see. Finally, you've come along the way I feel about you. It just can't be. Okay, so finally the spirit has come along to her. Okay, if you only knew the way I feel about you, I just can't describe it. Okay, now so it comes together a little bit more better toward the end. As yes, this is her talking about finally receiving the light, finally receiving the spirit. I would like to get another verse to confirm, but no, we don't have it. Excuse me, written by C.C. E.L. Linear, Felipe Trio Delgado, and Rodney K. Jackson. And all four of y'all had to come together to write that piece of song. So again, we can stick to the exoteric and bury it. The mindlessness of it, the perspective that she's coming from, even the idea of a Mr. Right and the man of your dreams, those are fantasy ideas. So she's lost in fantasy. And, someone can sell you a dream if you're looking for it and you're in this particular type of mind state. And then when that someone arrives, you can feel like finally. But, was it truly a finally situation, at least as far as the industry went? She had this hit song and the other one. And, basically that man of her dreams, or this dream that she was in, like it does for a lot of artists, it turned into something that she didn't expect for it to be. And, sometimes that's a good outcome, sometimes that's a bad outcome. It's good if she ended up happy, with husband and family. That's a good ending in this business. So, all jokes aside, I'm glad to hear that. So let's move past this. So yeah, so we see the basic idea of this. Again, we can see the problem in being that she's too geeked up to receive this man, or this. We assume this is a man. She's so glad that it has finally come. Excuse me. It's life-changing, and it almost qualifies as a bit of a salvation. Yes, It is salvation to her that this has come, that he has come. Finally, you've come along. Correct? Mate worship. Right on. Right. Why does it take so many people to write one song? It doesn't always, but see, this is how it happens in the songwriting business. Let's say Cece was writing a song, and she's a new jack. If Cece writing a song and she's a new jack, manager name finna be on that. Maybe the engineer name gonna be okay. Everybody who might have sat down with her and said, Cece, right there, you should change that word from describe to cannot hide it. And if they're savvy, they're going to provide the paperwork or take her to the people who are going to do the paperwork, and they're going to insert themselves right into that. And so, no, it don't take that. Matter of fact, it's not easy. We all know the expression, too many cooks in the kitchen, right? It's not that easy to get a whole bunch of people on one accord to write one song. It's better if one or two people, if they're used to doing it together, like maybe Paul and John. But two people perhaps can do it. But even then, one person writes their part, the other person writes their part, and so the collaborative effort is to figure out when do we, switch up. When do you do your part? When do I do mine? Like Run DMC, I thought that was probably an interesting dynamic to see how they actually wrote those rhymes, and then were able to perform them so seamlessly. And obviously, where Run wrote his part and D wrote his part. So, but in most cases, no, that's not easy. You have one individual writing the song in most cases. Okay, let's see here. We say Friday Child said Beyonce gets writing credits even when other people write them. Neo wrote "Irreplaceable" and Bey got writing credits also. Right. That's also another way that it happens. Right. Sister Cherie say almost like a patent. Yeah, you're very much like a patent. It is a patent on the music in theory, but yeah, yes, you'll also have that like okay, the same way Dr. Dre produced when Daz really produced, but Dr. Dre come in and he added some hi hats or had his dum 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 dum, and then he throw his name on there too, production credit. So the same thing would happen sometimes with writers. All them people didn't necessarily actually write the song. I bet money they didn't. So, but we're at 156, and so maybe we can get in one more. Well, we said we was going to talk about the "We Almost Lost Detroit," but and which is a long, good conversation, especially when you look at the book "We Almost Lost Detroit" and you look at the the song by Gil Scott Heron, and it was a reminder of the carelessness of man with some of his technological advances, especially the most dangerous of those, and how it could, not just be used against us as far as being weaponized, but how, just because man is careless, we could actually cause more harm than good with some of our technology if we remain careless, like we're used to being. And so it was kind of a call to awareness to not be so careless and to not forget the lessons of the past concerning man and technology. So I think that once we talked about that like we did just there, perhaps that fulfills any going back to it. Let's see. Okay. So wait a minute. Okay, LB said, Brother Theo, I think you an hour off. It's 156 here, and you always been an hour ahead of me. Well, when I say 158, I mean we're an hour 58 minutes in, and so I am going to cut this one off. And be ready for the next one, the Marvin Gaye one, to begin. And if I didn't get your submissions in this week, look forward to them the next time we pull submissions, which will be during the show at some period of time during the show next week. We'll be sure and pull some more submissions, and maybe if we have time at the end of the Marvin Gaye segment. So this is the end of this segment, and next will be the Marvin segment coming up, say in about 10 or 15 minutes. So for those who can join back in, just please hang around. Say no more than 10 minutes. Okay? I love y'all and see y'all in a minute. All right? Oh, daylight savings time has kicked in. Okay, I got you. All right, y'all. Be right back. Don't go nowhere. Okay, be right back, y'all. Seriously, literally.